Okay, back to it. YouTube. First video didn't go through because I had a spam caller calling me. Trying to show y'all a quick clip. Yeah, I got the Craftsman hat, shirt, matching a little bit today. What we're talking about is welding. Here, coming either tomorrow or Friday, we're going to be hooking up the 250 volt plug, 50 amp type plug. I think that's what it is. I believe that's what it is. I'm not no expert. I'm good at pretty good, much welding, decent. I don't call myself a welder, but let me read. It's got a 30 amp twist lock. Hang on, make sure. 250 volt L620R, so it's like a 20 amp twist lock, I believe. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me. But whatever it says in this plug for a twist lock effect, which is XL6220R. So that's L6-20R, 250 volt. It says it right in this plug, if you guys can read it, but my camera quality is very crappy. So I wanted to show y'all a quick clip of this plug. You know, I'm guessing this, when I hook up the receptacle, is a ground, and this is a posi, and this is a neutral. That third point is a neutral, or safety ground, as some people call it. This will be the ground, that would be the positive, so I got to make sure when I wire up the receptacle that way that we got a good connection and get the most power out of our welder, out of the stick welds that I'm fixing to do. Putting it right back in the bag on the very top. And I got to carry a multimeter with me. All that fun jazz, just to make sure the power's completely cut off from the main. So, if you guys come with me on this, like I said, there's the welding cart. I'm going to carry the welder. I'm going to carry electrodes. Don't know if I got enough 332-second rods to start my route. And if you guys are interested in the welding, this is life. I film just for my life, not only just others, but I'm trying to teach others how to learn. And the way I started learning is I started watching people. I mean, I watched a few others on YouTube here and there. But once I got... Dang, that's somebody's car alarm going off. Once I got the concept, of welding, guys, and this is a not hard machine. This is actually a very simple machine. Like this digital display, I'll have to film it one day. So, what I'm going to try to do is, I'm not going to plug up the welder, no. And plus, I got to take the 110 plug off of it because I'm not using it. So, but normally I keep all that stuff on. I mean, until I get to the site, and then I'll twist lock and wrap it up. Try to clean up. I mean, because I use it as a MIG welder mostly, but when I stick weld, especially on farm equipment, which I'm going to show you. Okay, what happened to my metal? It was laying right here. Unless I laid it in Cubby's seat. Nope. Somebody clean that up. Okay. Oh. Duh. I laid it where my tape measure is, on the top of the welder. The pieces... Now, this is on the Ford tractor, J-Bar Bush Hog. I had a gentleman at my work straighten out these pieces because we screwed them up badly. Very badly. And I got to buy new bolts, too. And that's my half. But the guy that really, like I said, this is close to straight. It's not completely straight, but it's straight enough for me. And the camera, it probably doesn't look straight. But it's straight enough for me. It's for the rear caster wheel, and then I'll show you how the gentleman, I'm not saying no names, and that's a lot straighter than what it was. Originally, it was pretty much like that. all the way wrapped around. It was pretty bad. Not knowing, the Mr. Matthew hooked up the chain in the center part of that bar. I didn't realize it, and I was ready to get done, get home, shower up, get done, come home, and we tore the complete living crap out of it. Like, it bent, broke off. Bolts are holding on is the only thing it was held on. Could have lost it out in the field. Luckily, the bolts were holding it on. Yeah, we screwed it up. So, I am redoing my welds a whole lot better with that Vulcan over there, OmniPro. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them. But out of the stick welds I've done, and out of everything else I've pretty much welded up with that machine, it lays a pretty good stick weld down, especially for this thicker metal. Like, on camera, it doesn't show difference, but that's, I'd say, an 1/8 inch or thicker piece of steel. It has some weight. Like, it took a little bit of force to get the bolts off. Not only that, they were pretty rusted, and they were bent too. I forgot I laid them on my welder. Weird. But I wanted to share y'all a video. Like I said, I'm in my shop trying to get all my stuff categorized. I got to work on our car and get that figured out, and have to work on the brakes on it, which it may look like I may have to change the brake system. Brake pad's not hard to do. It's just a pain in the neck. So, main thing, always carry a hammer. Every time I go onto a job, I'm a dumbass and I don't carry a hammer. I gotta carry the hammer, need to carry the grinder. You guys are in it for the ride, because I've got several things I gotta use the grinder for. I also gotta carry the disc. I gotta carry a whole bunch of stuff. But what you guys don't know and don't see, and I gotta carry extension cord too, just so it holds up to the grinder, because we got a lot of grinding to do off the crappy welds that I laid on that on the on the bush hog portion frame. So if you guys stick to the channel, like I said, I'm trying to do this and film, and I'm trying to get stuff categorized, and it just never stays clean and how you want it. So what I've been trying to do here, and I mean, like I said, you can see in the background just a lot of junk, but what garage don't have junk, right? Especially if you got other things all going on at once. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys what you have to prep for. And honestly, I don't know, I haven't tested this. If I had a 30 amp twist lock, this generator here is a Furman. I've been told you can run one off, which this is a 30 amp. No, that's the 4-prong. Excuse me, wrong one. This one is a 30 amp twist lock. And what that does is gets power to your welder. And that is how that machine cuts on. Now, if I don't stick weld with it, I know MIG welding can get it done. And it is easier to MIG weld. My honest opinion, I love the MIG welding features on this machine. Hands down. The downside is the push trigger gun is kind of a, when you've been welding for a while, it heats up. I mean, it's hot. You know, that's what I figured out with the machine. I figured I'd go ahead and explain it to y'all. This is one of the most capable machines I've ever owned. Like, I personally bought this with my own cash money. But it's not all what the video is about. But what I am going to show you in a video, I'm not an electrician. I am a handyman, just at trade. watch my own dad do it. Like I said, I got to replace a receptacle for that plug that I showed you guys on film. Trying to stay in the light so y'all can see me. And we got a receptacle to replace. Got to cut the main power off. That's all I'm doing is just a receptacle. Everything, wiring and stuff has been done. Like, I didn't do that. Whoever owned this land in the house beforehand ran the wiring and all that. I don't know what's gauge wire, but we'll find out. And I guess it'll be this upcoming Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Today's Wednesday. So you guys will see it maybe Friday night. I'll post it about Friday night. Like I said, I might get a little footage. I got to see how things work out. I need to get the welder over to the farm where I have to go, check on my tractor. Not only check on his, work on his, and I got to work on the bush hog. 50-50 chance we may have a job to work on Saturday. I'm not sure. So you guys will see that in the next clip. I haven't even videoed them. It's not that day, so I try to keep up with my videos and everything else. And like I said, I'm only filming off of a phone, so that's how I'm able to get it to you guys. This might be 12 minutes long, but hey, we all need to be prepped. Like I said, I've got a bunch of tools. I mean, I try to buy them while, on sale or whatever. Now, this Vulcan Omni Pro now is almost $1,500. Literally. I bought this machine back in 2020. During COVID times, I remember the times. It was very, very painful for me, but I made a lot more money even during COVID times sitting here at the house, but I couldn't stand it. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because when I was filming some of those times, I went ahead and took my money that deserved to me, and I bought something of this. I thought I'd never get this far. Honestly, I'm proud of what I got. I'm not disagreeing. I'm never going to take it back, ever. This machine's never let me down, ever since I've owned it. I'm just telling you guys, because this is something, a dream of mine. I'm going to show you guys as soon as I get my magnet situated. I got to lay my magnet on top of something. Because on this, I'm going to show you guys as soon as I can get the hood open. It won't get open. Here's a little sneak peek. That's the same wire that I've been running now for, we can guesstimate, call it, I don't know. We'll guesstimate on it. I've been running on that wire for like 8 months. I only do like little odds ends jobs. And even for the log splitter out there, I started stick welding with it because it's pretty thick metal. It's a lot of metal. Guys, if you ever go spend the money, get yourself a welder. Get yourself started. I know the Miller welders is the same thing. Everybody's copy pasting each other. And honestly, out of all the tools I've owned, this one right here, this Vulcan, it's made me money when I was no job. I went ahead and started building off-road bumpers for people. When I wasn't filming, I didn't film none of it because a lot of people bought bumper parts and then just wanted me to fab it up, build it. Man, this thing has made some money. It's made some pretty good money. I still use it daily. But I'm not a certified welder. No. I know how to weld, yes. It may be very crappy welds. Hey, give or take. I'm just only a basic man. I'm a handyman at trade. I work in a steel corporation. That's how come I'm able to get, steel for pretty much half price off. The galvanized that's right there. Like I said, you know, you got to know how to do things. And some people do not know how to do any. There's some out there. You guys think about it. Like I said, we got that job coming up, and I'm hoping you guys get to see it in the next video because it's going to be a long trip. Because I got plenty of videos I'm going to upload, and I might upload the ones for the receptacle. I may not. I'm not sure. But I will have a multimeter. We will get some things done. I need to get some more things done. But other than that, you guys, heck fire. This is cake to me. I'm actually going to enjoy this upcoming Friday. So, Good Friday, people. Happy Easter to everybody out there. And people that work full time like I do and struggling down with one car. You know, it's a hard life, man. We've had 2 cars all of our lives until about now. And I'm happy about it. Then again, I'm not. But give or take, it floats up in the air. Keeps yourself motivated, keeps yourself going. If you guys like, share, subscribe, see you in the next one. Miller out. And Vulcan Omni Pro 220. I give it an A+. Thumbs up. I mean, 100%. If you're wanting to weld, if you're wanting to TIG weld, aluminum weld, that's what I'm probably going to do with someday or another. I just haven't got the fundage yet to do it. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I'm going to get Aragon gas here pretty soon too before I get the TIG torch and the TIG pedal. You guys are going to be seeing me weld and fab in this shop. It ain't much. So, sorry to cut it for 17 minutes here, folks, but we will catch you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe. I might actually video the bush hogging. We may not. I don't know. I'll shoot a video and let you guys know. Stick around. We'll actually stay till the next episode. Miller out. Catch you later.